G'day everyone, welcome back. So today we've got to get the cows in. I'm just down in our middle paddock here, and in one of our previous episodes I removed the water trough from here. It kept leaking and it's just a nightmare, and as you can see they've pretty much destroyed this here and dug it all out, but I've had to relay the water pipe there, and what I'm going to do is transfer or move the water trough over to this section here. So we've got the water pipe underground that runs from right at the front of the paddock all the way through and out to the back here where those cows are standing, and even further. But I think the water line should be around here somewhere where I've got this trough, and this is where I want to put it. I would like to get it so half of it's in here in this paddock and the other half is in this paddock, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But let's just dig here and see if we can find a pipe. I think if there's a low spot just here, just where I am here, so it might even be here. I'll just do a shallow dig. Definitely don't want to bust a pipe. Oh, there we go, it's right here. It's only like this, 5 centimeters underground. I'll show you. There you go. There's the pipe. Well, that was easy. How good's that? As I said, I don't want to burst the pipe. I've got to turn the water off anyway, but tell you what, there's a hell of a wind today. Whew. Right, I'll just quickly line this up to see how that'll look. I reckon that'll work. Fingers crossed. There we go. That'll work. Now we just got to go turn the water off. Get these girls in. Oh, the calf went the wrong way, wrong side. Bugger. We'll just push her back to her mum. Come on, girl. She's a little headstrong miss, this one. Just the way she puts her head up and runs, she's going to be wild. Right, so I've turned that water off, and let's go back. Right, so I think that's where we're going to have it. I'll just move this out of the way so I can get in there. Cut this here. Oh, went in my ear. Nice. Give that a clean. Now, so I've got a tap on the edge here so that I can turn the water off if I need to. Makes it a little bit easier. Pop this in there, that in there like so. Do the other side. Right, now it's all nice and clean. I just got to get it in. Yeah. Right, just got to cut a little bit off here. That'll sit there like that. Get my Duva lacquers, give it a bit of a tighten up. What is it? Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Something like that. All right, I think that's going to be tight enough. Just bring this. And I got an elbow, like a 45-degree thing that goes in there, but I haven't got this little section here. That's a bugger. Rightio, I've got to go back up to the shed. Right, let's do that. Back to the shed. Come back from the shed. Lucky I've got the part. I've actually turned the water on, and it doesn't seem to be. There's a couple of little. I'll just do it that way there. So I think this must have been a 25 mil across there, which is too small. We needed quite a larger one, so I'll just put some tape on this. I've got to actually put it on in there. Right, that's on. Throw this on here. Oh, how's that going to work? Ah, you bugger. Nothing's ever easy, eh? There's always some gotcha. Can't just. These designers of these troughs, they must have never had cattle, never had a farm. They sit in an office somewhere and bloody talk shit. They have no idea. I'll show you what I'm bitching about. So if you have a look here, the pipe here, this here, is too close to the top of that. So you can't, let's say, look at the size, the difference. You can't actually put this on and twist it around. It won't work. Huh? Should be down here, guys. Come on. I'm not the smartest bloke in the shed, but I know you'd have it down here, wouldn't you? So you got some clearance there to wind it on. Not hard. Okay. Third time's a charm, eh? Let's see. And $100 worth of kit. Yep. Yeah, it's not going to fit. That sucks. That sucks big time. Rightio, let's see if this will work. So I've had to use an additional one of these and then another elbow like this. So instead of just having one connector, I've had to use more. And these are $15 each. So, you know, come on now. Oh yeah, that's on. All right, let's make sure everything's nice and tight. Right, it's on. We're on. Now these were one of the troughs that I had to fix the other week. They kept leaking. The floats, the little nylon stoppers inside the floats kept leaking, and I actually called the manufacturer of the float and the guy in New Zealand, and he said, no, all you do is just flip the little nylon bung around, and it'll give you a new surface for the valve to stop against, and then yeah, they just all stopped overflowing, which is good, saving a lot of water. I think that'll do. On to the next job. If I can get up. That's filling up nice and fast. Next job for the day is to fix this gate. This gate is 100 years old, and it's crooked. It leans down and wedges in here, and it annoys me. So I think all I have to do is just lift it up a bit, and that should solve the problem. Now, how I'm going to do that is with this. So back in the day, this place used to be a feedlot for the local abattoir, and a lot of the fences were made with this real thick wire rope, and we've got hundreds of meters of it just lying around the farm. We just got to go dig it all up. So what I'm going to do is brace this here gate with this wire and a couple of these D-shackles. If you have a look up here, there's a hole that goes straight through this post. What I'll do is just feed the wire through there, and then bring it down on an angle, and tie it off to one of these here, or even this one here, and put the D-shackle on, and then tighten it up, and it should right itself. Let's have a look. So I'll just feed this through here, like so. Bring it around on itself, like so. Oh yeah. Jeez, that's tough wire. Yeah. Right. And then I'll just install one of those D-shackles. I hope it's big enough, so it's like that. Twist it back around, like so. And just put the D-shackle on, like that, I think. That's how it works. Put these on. Hope you can see this. And then just tighten it up. That's nice and tight. One more for good luck. I'll just quickly measure this out here and give it a bit of a cut. I think this is going to be long enough here. Just give it a cut. Try and get on this side. That's the height I want it. Let's see if I can achieve it, eh? Yeah. God, you gotta bring your muscles. Might have to bring it up here. I think that might be easier because it's got that big knot there. It's a bit of a punish. Oh, you bastard. See if I can just put it here. That's a pretty good angle. I think there's going to be too much slack in it, unfortunately. I'll give it a run anyway. Right. See what this does. Probably nothing. Yep. Oh, it's a little bit tighter. Not much though. I think that's a fail. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Right, on to the next job. So we've got a truck coming tomorrow to pick up the remainder of the weaners that we're going to keep, and a couple of the mums as well, and they'll go out to the lease block. I've got most of the girls in the yards, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 that I have to get in. So wish me luck, everyone. And of course I've got the whip. All right, let's see if I can round these girls up. Come on, let's go. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Come on. I'm trying to get these girls to go over to that gate over there under the tree. The ones with the horns and the white one are the two wild ones, along with their calves. So it's going to be interesting. Come on. Here we go. Up we get. Hep. Looks like we're going to get our steps up today. Okay, we've got all the cows in and the calves, and we just got to draft out which ones are going to stay here on this property and which ones are going to go out to the lease block. So let's get into it.